I have the cross grip. Why? Because that a lot of times that's what you start with when you're standing, a more traditional judo grip. Nothing wrong with having that grip either. Either or works fine, right? One foot on the hip, one foot on the bicep. This is your most basic open guard. Why I like this one? Because I can always pull him. I can always pull him to close guard. It's the easiest one to pull to close guard, right? So this is your basic open guard. This is where you have your traditional hook sweep, your sickle sweep, one eye switch grips, right? And your basic triangle armbar attacks. Okay, which if we have time, we'll go over in more detail after. But this is what I want: foot on the hip and controlling either the bicep or the shoulder, depending on what he has. I usually go to the shoulder first, and then as he tries to deal with my foot, I'll slide up to the bicep. Okay. But how do I pull guard into that? Now, keep in mind, pulling into open guard means you have to be more offensive. I brainwash my competitors with an open guard is an active guard. That means I am constantly trying to make things happen. I can't wait for my opponent to work, right? That being said, depending on the open guard, some open guards you can just slow guys down with your gripping. Lasso guard is one of those guards where you can do a really good job of just nullifying the guy and he can't pass. Or a lot of the modern lapel stuff that's going on nowadays, where you just trap someone up with a lapel, their own lapel, and then they can't go anywhere, right? I'm not a fan, but it's part of the sport and you have to adapt. Not a fan in the sense that I like offensive jiu-jitsu, so if you're going to tie someone up, I want to see you being aggressive with it. But if you're just doing it to not allow the guy to pass, it's a pass prevention guard. It's not really an offensive guard. And that's what I mean by I'm not a fan, right? If you're being offensive with it, awesome. If you're not being offensive with it, I'm like, okay, it's part of the game. I have to accept it. So how do I pull into the open guard? I'm going to do the same motion. I want you to start with your practice stance, right? But I'm going to go with my foot on the hip, on the sleeve side. And I'm going to open this guy up as wide as I can. So I'm doing this. Okay? So I'm rocking my foot. And then as I go back inside, see? I'm going to square back up. And I'll have all of this control of his posture. That's why I prefer the elbow over the sleeve, because it's very easy for him to start to deal with this and fight with this, or even just posture up, right? Where if I have here, it's much harder, right? Look, he's giving me the triangle by doing that, right? He's giving it to me, right? Because he goes to drop down, I'm like, oh, so sweet, thank you so much, or a nice little quick armbar. So, the elbow, I'm a much bigger fan of grabbing the elbows in the stand-up game, right, than sleeves. Sleeves are for guard play, right, if I want to do lassos and things like that. Pulling guard, elbow control is going to get you a lot better posture control. One more time. Start in your practice stance, right? Your partner has to do a good job being square, so he's balanced as well. And I'm going to go foot on the hip, walking it straight on the elbow side, not the collar side. I still make my angle. Again, I'm always trying to off balance him a little bit, right? Because if I go straight back, there's that free hand of his, right? I'm here, see? So I'm pulling. It's not so easy now for him to push that arm out of the way. And if he does, so I'm here, right? He's got my elbow. I'm going to bring my foot inside, put in pressure. If I go here, it's to break the grip on there. Pop. And I square back up. Elbows, right? Don't be. So from here, you have all the basic stuff. The first thing I would try to do, I want you to try now, actually, because I think it'll be fun for you guys to try. It's just to lift and control. Please don't throw. Right, I'm here. Whoop. lift and control. Go here, foot on the hip, pull with your elbows, and lift. Lift and control, and put them down. Because the first thing I'm going to go for is that balloon sweep. If I can, first thing I'm going to try. Alright? Why? I'm a big fan of sweep to mount. All the fundamental sweeps in Jiu-Jitsu that you learn as a white belt is sweep to mount. That's big, 6 points. For white belts, man, it's huge. Huge, huge, huge. And mount is a position you want as a beginner in competitions. Because everybody's horrible at escaping. Right? Everybody's horrible at escaping until maybe black belt. Escapes suck, no matter what level. So, sweep to mount. All up, scissor sweep. Sweep to mount. Hip bump sweep. Sweep to mount. Pendulum sweep. Flower sweep. Window